All right, we have a trinary power plant. It's composed of 3 parts, because remember, we're Trevani, right? So it's good. Everything's got this 3 theme going. The first part is a quick start. I'll tell you about that really quickly. It's called the Power Up. That gets money into your pocket quickly, because let's say that you sign up 3 people in 1 month, and let's say they're doing 100 PV, or that's the point value of the products that you're paid on. So you're doing 100 PV, and you sign up 3 people doing that, and you only have to do 50 PV, by the way, to qualify for this, for that payout. You sign up 3 people, you'll be paid $40 on each one of those. That's $120. You're going to have, your products will be paid for, and you're going to have money in your pocket. So your own products are paid for just by doing that. Okay, and your upline gets 10%. If you only sign up 1, then we pay you 30%. If you sign up 2 or more, we pay you 40%. And on both of those scenarios, your direct sponsor will get 10%. Okay, so that's, in a nutshell, the Power Up. The Power Deep maximizes your pay. It's a unilevel, but it's got some components that you've never seen before, like accumulating compression. Now, we're going 12 levels deep, by the way, on this. 12 levels deep. Why? Because some of the industry experts say that's your widest level. You would rather make 1%, by the way, we pay more than 1%, but you would rather make 1% of that 12th level than 100% of maybe your first 5 levels, okay? And we pay that deep, and we actually go deeper because we've got something called accumulating compression, which maximizes the payout at each and every level. Let's say that somebody is only buying 40 PV on your first level and only buying 40 PV on your second level and your third and your fourth. Finally, on your 5th, somebody buys 100 PV. Well, our computers are going to say, let's go down until we find somebody who's at least buying 50 PV. So it'll go down, down, down. Ah, on the 5th level, somebody's buying 100 PV. It'll add the 100 PV to the 4th level. It'll add it, both of that, to the 3rd level, to the 2nd level. And so on the 1st level, you'll be paid not on 40 PV, you'll be paid on 220 PV. And then it goes down to the 6th level and bumps that right up to the 2nd level. Okay, and you start from there, and you keep on going. Have you ever heard of that in the industry? No. Maximize payout for you, does that help the company at all? Well, it does, because if you're successful, we're successful. And if we're successful and you're successful, there's a successful child, and you're changing the future. And where are you in that chain of effect that Andy Anders talked about, you know, in that 2 billion? Where are you in that? By just helping one child. I'm going to tell you a story in just a second, but I'm going to talk about this Powerall really quick. That's our leadership bonus. And our leadership bonus pays you on your entire organization. Okay? You have to be doing 100 PV on AutoShip to qualify for it. And that's where you've got your ranks. There's no rank requirement for our unilevel. You just get paid. Okay? If it's there, if you've got somebody on that level, you just get paid. Now, there is a rank requirement on the leadership, but it's easy. And I'm going to show you the numbers in a little bit. We don't have time to discuss them right now, but I would have, but we can talk about it. But anyway, you're getting paid on your entire organization, and you've got incentives. Now, and I should say this too. After your quick start, this is only for the first month that you're paid the quick start. On anybody that you recruit, it's for their first month worth of purchases. After the first month, then the commissions on your PV are paid half of it here and half of it there. Okay, so half of it in the unilevel, the Power Deep side, and half of it in the Powerall side. So we go all the way down, we pay you for your entire organization, and we have incentives. There is a car bonus incentive, a very, very lucrative one that I have never seen an easier way to have your car paid for in the industry, up to $750 a month. Okay, there is a resort bonus where you can log on and say, I've earned the resort bonus. That means you log on, you say, well, let's see, Trevani has a unit here, and one in Hawaii, and one in Mexico, and over here. So I'm going to log on, and I get to have a week. Oh, this week's taken. We'll sign up for this week. And it's like having a timeshare, but you don't pay for the maintenance fees, and you don't pay for the... Okay, so that's it. Now, I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to wrap this up with a little story. This is a powerful plan. We know what we're doing in prosperity. We know what we're doing in our health. We know how to bring purpose to lives. That's why I'm working here. I had some other offers. This is the only company that I felt I had purpose in. I wasn't just going to be going and clocking in and working and doing things. I have purpose working here. That's why I'm here. That's why I hope you'll join us. There was a little boy named Arturo Limon. I'll just tell this in a nutshell because we've got to wrap it up. Arturo Limon. A little boy in Mexico. When I lived down in Mexico City, I was just a little boy myself. My father worked at a school where basically the system is this in Mexico. If you want to go to college, you have to go to a certain school that you have to pay a lot of bucks for. Otherwise, you better be in more than the 99th percentile, about 99.5th percentile, or you couldn't go. So there's a vicious cycle. If you don't have money, you can't get into college, and you keep on not having money. All right? So there's a little boy, and the director of the school comes out to the playground and says, "Hey, little boy, I've never seen you here before." You know? And the little boy says, "Well, I was just trying to play soccer. You know, I don't really go to this school." He's sort of backing up. The director says, "Why don't you go to the school?" He says, "I don't have any money. I'm poor." "Well, if you ran some errands for my teachers, I'd let you go to school here. Would you do that?" "Yeah, that'd be great." That's one little starfish. I bet you the director of the school didn't understand how that was going to impact things, because I know this Arturo Limon. You know, I knew him for many years. Well, he ended up getting his doctorate in the United States, and he became very wealthy, and so he moved back to Chihuahua, to the state of Chihuahua, Mexico. And he became an ambassador, a humanitarian ambassador for the state of Chihuahua, because he said, somebody did something for me, and now I'm going to do something for somebody else. I want to change lives. That one little occasion